Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Does Boxing. Back with a pre-gaming show breaking down these fights. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Leo Santa Cruz. Pay-per-view on Showtime. Halloween night. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Salute to everybody in the building. If you listen to this on the playback, salute to you. I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about this boxing. MMA champ was good. Salute. Money Brown TV was good. Salute, bro. Oh, it's all good, bro. We good. It's all good. Yes, sir. So we get down to it, man. This is the final card that I'm gonna be breaking down. You know what I'm saying? I broke down the McGill Johnson, Usyk Shazor, Anyway versus Maloney. And then last but not least, you got Gervonta Tate Davis and Leo Santa Cruz. So I'm gonna talk about the whole card, you know how I do, not just the main event. So you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. We're gonna get it in. All right. So the first fight I want to talk about, you know what I'm saying? Because I like these fights. Nobody talk about. I gotta talk about it though. So you got Michelle Rivera versus the Darius Memphis Miller. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure they're gonna show this. Well, they're not gonna show this on the pay-per-view, but I'm hoping they're gonna stream it, maybe on the Showtime Facebook page or YouTube page or even the Mayweather Promotions page. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to see this fight. This is a good fight. Michelle Rivera from the Dominican Republic. You know what I'm saying? Good looking young kid. Kind of flashy. You know what I'm saying? Like to. You know what I'm saying? Got some good combinations. He's a showman though. He come to fight though. Been active. What's good? Ronald Finkler, what's good? Yes, sir. What's good with you? Halloween, yep. But Rivera, he like to fight though. He's a good fighter, bro. He coming with it, and he been active. You know what I'm saying? He's believe he's 18-0 with 12 knockouts. You know what I'm saying? Had some good performances. I seen him on the Kid Chocolate and that Gulo card. He looked good in that fight. He got a stoppage in that fight, and then he fought earlier this year on the Ugas card. So he's been active. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he from the Dominican Republic. He's training with what's his name? Luis Ortiz trainer, Herman Caicedo. So you know what I'm saying? Those guys be locked. They be locked in on camp. They don't go nowhere. So it's all about boxing down there. And he's a long rangey kid. He kind of remind me of hold on one second. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. The dog's tripping and shit. But what I saying about Rivera though, you know what I'm saying? He got a good style, long and rangy. He kind of put me in the mindset of Thomas Delorme and Abraham Noble. He kind of fight like those guys. You know what I'm saying? He got decent power and stuff like that. So he's facing Memphis Miller, who's a southpaw, counter puncher. He don't have a high work rate. He'll wait for you to punch. He try to set traps for you. I like to see him be a little bit more active, you know what I'm saying, in these fights. You know what I'm saying? Memphis Miller kind of just go through the motions to me. and he had a lot of opportunities. He fought on Tank's last. Well, he's supposed to fight on Tank's last two cards. He got a victory earlier this year, I think in February, on a Showbox card, and then the Gamboa the Tank Gamboa card, he missed weight by 9 pounds, and then the fight before that, he fought on Tank's card in Baltimore. On Showtime, he got a decision victory over Jezreel Corrales. That was a close fight, kind of controversial. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he really did enough to win the fight. You could have given that a draw to Corrales. So, I mean, he got a lot of opportunities, a lot of chances. So we'll see if he can make the best of it. But Rivera, he a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Young guy, he coming to fight. So if Memphis Miller not on his A game, he can get another L. So we'll see. MJ Total Health and Wellness Enrichment was good. Salute. Said Memphis Miller is a dog. It's in a dog fight. Hope he wins. Yeah, we're gonna see though. We're gonna see because my man Rivera, yo, he can punch a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I think Memphis Miller got to bring a little bit more to the game instead of just trying to wait patiently to counter punch. But we'll see though. Hopefully they show this on one of their platforms because it's not on the pay-per-view. So we'll see. So we're gonna move on to the next. All right, let me get my stuff together. So, yo, these are fighters on the card, man, right here. You know, kind of decent card. I don't know if I would say it's like crazy, crazy. I don't think it's the best card of the weekend, but you know, we got some interesting headlines. You got Diego Magdaleno versus Isaac Cruz. That's for the number 2 spot. IBF mandatory eliminator for the number 2 spot. The number 1 spot is going to be this weekend too, but it's going to be in the UK. Cambosos versus Lee Selby. That's on the Usyk Shazor undercard. So we all anticipating Teofimo Lopez probably go up to 140 or whatever he decide to do. If he drop those belts, and then the winner of this fight, Magdaleno versus Cruz, and Selby versus Cambosa going to fight for the vacant IBF. So, you know what I'm saying? But as far as the fight, though, Magdaleno is a veteran, been around for a minute, southpaw. He can box. He challenged for the title a couple times, came up short against Terry Flanagan, you know what I'm saying, Rocky Martinez, and then we know Teofimo stopped him last year. So, but he resurrected his career a little bit because he went to Nashville and beat the hometown guy, you know what I'm saying, on the Caleb Plant undercard. Then he got the PBC signing right after that. So he can box, he can move a little bit, you know what I'm saying. He got some good power, but I see him in this stage of his career, he more of a boxer counterpuncher. This kid, Isaac Cruz, though, he's a come forward fighter. You know what I'm saying? Short, stocky. You know what I'm saying? He come with it. He got a big overhand right hand. He like to crouch down and throw that overhand right hand. He beat the prospect Thomas Matisse on Showbox this year, and that's what basically got him this fight and that world ranking in the IBF. So I think it'd be a decent fight, competitive fight. It's probably the most 50-50 fight on the card, to be honest. So I expect some fireworks because Cruz coming, and Magdaleno ain't no punk. He gonna try to fight him off and catch him with some counter punches. He said he got Rivera by KO. Okay, what's good, Mark Pinkerton? What's good, bro? I feel bad. I felt bad for Magdaleno versus Tio. Yeah, he did. That was a crazy knockout. But he resurrected a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So he's with Bones Adams, former world champion. So we'll see how this fight turn out. You know what I'm saying? Should be decent. Should be decent. Then the next fight, you got former champion Regis Prograis. He trying to bounce back from his first defeat to Josh Taylor. That was a very good fight last year. One of the best fights of the year. Some people had the fight of the year. But you know, he bouncing back. He took a lot of punishment in that fight. I thought Taylor took a lot of punishment too. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see how he look. He's facing Geraldez. Juan Geraldez is a decent boxer. You know what I'm saying? It's not really much to say. He a good boxer. He got good legs, decent power. You know what I'm saying? He's more so of a boxer. So I can see Regis kind of pressing the action. And I know Regis want to make a statement. He feel like he's still the best 140 pounder, and he could have took bigger fights at 147. You know what I'm saying, with Hooker and maybe maybe a Bud Crawford fight, maybe something like that. But he decided to stay at 140. So, you know what I'm saying? He can still make the weight. He's a big 140. And Regis can do a lot of good things in the ring. He's a good body puncher. You know what I'm saying? He got decent head movement when he committed to it. I think he's a better boxer than a lot of people get credit for. He's not just a slugger. He can set up his shots and he can place his shots real well on the inside. So I think that's gonna be that type of fight where Regis gonna be looking to get in the inside and Geraldo is gonna try to box and set him up, try to counter punch. So these guys been trash talking for some years now. Geraldo has been calling him out for a long time. I remember watching him on the Mayweather channel calling out Regis and stuff like that. So should be a good fight though. You know what I'm saying? Because Geraldo he like the box, but he ain't running. So it's kind of like a difference when I say that. That's a misconception. He'll box and try to counter punch, but he ain't running. But I expect Regis to win this fight. And the first fight, I think Diego. I'm rooting for Diego to win this fight, but I wouldn't be surprised if Cruz stop him because Cruz he's a workhorse. He's gonna come with it. He's gonna come with that smoke. Ricky E 254, what's good, bro? What's going on with you? Thank you for stopping by. You know what I'm saying? Chopping up about this boxing. Yeah. All right. To the co-main event. Like I said, man, this card, man, I want to say this card is stacked. It got some decent names, but I think a lot of these fights are kind of mismatched. You know what I'm saying? Like this one, I think this is a mismatch. Honestly, this is my opinion. Mario Barrios, the 140-pound WBA regular champion, he's facing Ryan Carr. You know what I'm saying? Carr got 2 defeats. He's been stopped a couple of times, I believe. Um, this is a tailor-made for Barrios. Barrios is a big puncher, heavy-handed. He coming off a tough fight too, where I thought he lost that fight. Honestly, he fought the kid I don't know his last name, but the Russian kid. He had him. He was touching him up. I think he broke his jaw or something like that. Barrios dropped him early in the fight, then he dropped him in the last round, and he got the decision. But I thought my man won after he got dropped down like in the second round. It was the second or third round. I thought he won all the rounds up until he got dropped again. I thought he was dominating because he had good footwork and he was counter punching Barrios. Barrios is kind of heavy on the front foot, so but Carl liked the fight, so he gonna sit there and try to bang with him. And I don't think you can bang with Barrios, you know what I'm saying, unless you can beat him to the punch. You know what I'm saying? He said he got Isaac. Yeah, Isaac's strong little dude. Strong little dude. He gonna bring it too. I can say I'm winning. So Barrios and Carl. I like Carl though. He can't fight. He got decent skills. He got running shields with him. And Barrios got Virgil Hunter, so good little trainer matchup. But I expect Barrios to stop him, honestly. Probably like 4 or 5 rounds. I think Barrios is probably reaching his peak, you know what I'm saying, his physical peak as a fighter. I think hopefully he learned from that last fight he had because that was a tough fight. And, a lot of guys don't get to experience that and try to come out of that to see where they at because, a lot of these young fighters don't get tested until it's time to fight for a world title or something like that. So that was a big test for him. So we'll see, man. So like I said, I ain't really too hyped about the undercard. Just to be honest, because I think Prograde is I ain't gonna say one sided, but he's a heavy favorite, and Barrios is a heavy favorite. The Rivera versus Memphis Miller fight, that's closer to 50-50, but I favor Rivera because I like his style better against Memphis because he's gonna be waiting too much. Rivera gonna be more active, letting his shots go, and he can punch from long range. And I think Barrios, I think he gonna he gonna put on a show against Carr. So we'll see. All right, on to the main event. Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Gervonta Tank Davis going against Leo Santa Cruz. A lot has been made about this fight. A lot of talk about. I think the main narrative to me that I've been hearing that will Tank be able to make weight. You know what I'm saying? This fight is for the super title at 130, and then it's for the regular title at 135. So they got 2 titles on the line. I think this is a mismatch. I may be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I do see ways that Santa Cruz can win this fight, But I think Tank is too strong for him, too fast, too strong for him. And at 130, I don't really think this weight is for Leo Santa Cruz. Yeah, his last fight he had against Flores on the Wilder Ortiz undercard. I mean, it really was. It was a regular performance. Like nothing stood out. He was the same old Leo Santa Cruz. He really didn't, deter the other guy from fight. You know what I'm saying? For doing what he wanted to do. He was just kind of like going through the motions. And I think his style is a good matchup for Tank if you're gonna fight, continue to fight like he fight. Then the only way he has an opportunity to win this fight, honestly, he has to box like he did against Frampton. Like he has to box the way he did against Frampton. This fight reminded me of a Spence versus Mikey. So maybe it probably can end up like that. Michael James 616. What's good, bro? Salute. It could end up like that though. Ricky could end up like that, but um, if Leo Santa Cruz boxed though, because I mean he boxed well. You know what I'm saying? He just don't really got the footwork to be moving all night, but he really don't have to. He can just as long as he keep that distance, and then I mean I don't know. Like he keep the distance. I wouldn't say time up. I was about to say time up every time, but I wouldn't do that. I'll punch. I think if he uses jab and his distance, and then when Tank get close, punch, and then because Tank he's a good counter puncher, but you can limit Tank his punch output. You can get him into punching like throwing 20 punches around. You might have something. You can all work him a little bit. But Tank sometimes he'll take his time to get into the fight. Maybe he conserve an energy or whatnot. But he's he's a big puncher. So you gotta take that's a risk you taking if you're gonna punch in the exchanges. I think that's gonna be a problem for him, for Leo. If he try to punch in the exchanges with Tank, the Tank is a big puncher and he a good counter puncher. You know what I'm saying? The right hook, I think that's gonna be the punch for Tank in this fight. He probably got the best right hook in boxing right now. Maybe Gary Russell, Pacquiao, who else got a good right hook? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I think Leo gonna give up a good effort and he gonna try to box. But I think Tank just gonna be too much for him, too fast for him. When he gonna try to box, Tank gonna be able to beat him to the punch. And then when he gonna try to bang with Tank, he ain't gonna be able to. He might get stopped with a body shot. But it's a good event though, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people talking about it. Tank is like a rising star, or if he's not a star already, he definitely one of those guys that creates a lot of buzz and attention. So if something was to happen in this fight, you know what I'm saying, to go against Tank, they're gonna be all over it. And even if he do it, like either way, they're gonna be all over it because Tank, he's just, what I'm saying, he brings a lot of attention. He brings a lot of young fans and all that good stuff like that, like the hip hop generation, all that stuff. But Tank is a good fighter, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the weight gonna be a problem. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. I think the biggest problem is, him being more active in this fight. Not he don't have to go out there and throw, what I'm saying, 80 punches around. I'm talking about Tank. But just be active with your feints, be active with your footwork, in and out. He's fast enough that Leo Santa Cruz probably can't touch him. You know what I'm saying? I'm expecting a performance like he had against Cuellar. Some crazy. I think the fight he had against Cuellar was the best I seen Tank. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the competition. I know he fought Cuellar coming off a loss and he was moving up. But how sharp Tank was with the body shot, straight right hands, straight left hands to the body. You know what I'm saying? His feints, his just the way he was reacting to everything old boy was doing. Like that Tank right there probably get Leo up out of there like 2 or 3 rounds too. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 4. So I'm expecting that type of fight. You know what I'm saying? Now, if Leo Santa Cruz can stay to his game plan and box, and then I can see him trying his game plan trying to be just box safe, and you know what I'm saying. But he had to win rounds. Like you can't box safe, and then like we saying against Teofimo Lomachenko, box safe, but then don't throw no punches and don't win no rounds. That's one thing about Leo that you don't gotta worry about. He gonna throw some punches, whether you a big puncher or not. He throwing punches. Now his it might drop from 100 punches a round to maybe about 65, 50, but he gonna throw some punches. So if you're gonna box, make sure you're trying to win those rounds too, because those rounds gonna count. But I think he trying to take Tank late. He don't believe Tank got the stamina to go a long fight. So and Tank, he gonna I don't know if Tank gonna come out boxing or whatever he gonna do. I think Tank is better overall. He just other than the work rate, he better overall. So I got Tank winning probably like a fifth round, sixth round, uh TKO knockout, something like that. But it's a good little event. You know what I'm saying? They got fans in the crowd down there in San Antonio, so it should be live, you know what I'm saying? So make sure you guys check that out, man. You know what I'm saying? Should be it's a damn good weekend of boxing. That's for sure. You know what I'm saying? What's up, JC? What's good? It's probably the best weekend of boxing we had all year. And definitely the best since the pandemic. So yeah, man. I'm looking forward to this whole weekend as a whole. And then this gonna cap it off. So we shall see, man. Hey, salute to everybody that came through the building, man. I appreciate y'all support. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what my man say. He said Leo should fight him like Madonna fought AB. But do he have the power though? Now I'm with you when you talk about the tactics because Madonna was kind of out boxing AB for like a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He was out boxing him. He was because his power. How can I put this? His power was like a decoy. Yeah, he was tough and rough on the inside, but his power was a decoy to allow him to box. And he got his jab right. He jabbed AB to the body the first two rounds like 15, 20 times. Sometimes he hit, sometimes he missed. And then that's how he was able to flip that jab over and land that hook and hit AB along the rope. So far as that way, I'm with you. But I don't know if he had enough power to do the decoy to tank, you know what I'm saying, to tank like Madonna was able to do. His power was the decoy. So you expected him to throw a lot of big shots, but he started boxing you and he started hitting you with a jab, and you're like, oh shit. I thought he was going, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know he had that in his tool bag. So I'm with you. If that's what you're talking about, JC, I'm with you. He said smother him. Yeah, he was I mean, he, Madonna did that in that fight, but he did more boxing and tactical shit than he did that. Then you know what I'm saying? He did that, and I can say he didn't do that in that fight. But I saw him all boxing AB. Then AB started getting back in the fight. Then he dropped him. He smothered him in the eighth round. Then he dropped him with the left hook when AB was pulling out. But the majority of that fight, he was using a jab. He was feinting AB, all types of shit. So like that, I'm with that. Leo should just outbox Davis and fight on the back foot and use head movement. I mean, if we do that, I never seen him do that before. So you asking him to do something that we ain't never seen. I never seen a fight where he did that. He didn't do that with Frampton. He used his range, and he made sure he kept the range and kept the jab out there. And he banged with Frampton when he needed to. He beat him to the punch. Then he all jabbed him. So I like moving. I don't know. I don't know about that one. If he can do that, I think that's a good game plan. If he can do it, but I never seen him do it, so I can't say he should do it. But I'm with you. He needs to make sure he keeps hitting Davis with those body shots. Yeah, yeah. Invest in the body, get the jab going. You know what I'm saying? I'll just be weary trying to punch in the combination when you close the tank. He don't got the power. What's good, bro? He don't got the power to fight like Madonna. Yeah, that's what I said. Tank couldn't KO Gamboa. What makes you think he KO Leo? He did. He didn't. You mean KO like sleep or KO like TKO like the fight's over with? Because I thought that's what he did with Gamboa and dropped him like 3 times. Maybe I missed it. Which one you talking about? You talking about knocking him out sleep. I think he can stop. I think he can stop Leo Santa Cruz. I think he can stop anybody from 35 to 130 and 135. I think Tank can stop anybody, in my opinion. Leo reach for that body. He catching hard counter up top. Yeah, he got to be quick with that shit. I don't know if he gonna want to jab to the body. I don't know if he quick enough to jab to the body and get up out of there, but he can at least jab him to the chest or jab him to the arms and stuff like that, just to maintain distance. He can do that. When he get in close, he work the body. Because there's gonna be times where they're gonna be right there at each other, but he can't stand there too long though. He went 12 rounds with a one-legged Gamboa. Yep, he did. Still stopping him. There you go. That's the ghost coming out. the ghost, the ghost account coming out you. Heard that one before. I just hope Haiti don't go 12. Please, man, don't let Haiti go 12. I'm not gonna say nothing because I don't do that. I don't tear down the boxer's character and shit like that. But you know how other people they probably don't rock what you do. Mm. But yeah, he went 12 rounds with Gamboa after the injury in the second round. Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact. I'm gonna see what was it Tank's performance. Tank's performance with Gamboa wasn't great, but y'all acting like Leo didn't. Yeah, he did struggle with Miguel Flores though. He did. He didn't look good in that fight. Tank looked better. Tank looked better versus Gamboa than he did against Flores. I'm telling you, I don't think 130 is his weight. I think when these guys when they start moving up in weight, once they get to their fourth weight class, it's a whole different thing. Yeah, he's tall enough to fight at 130 and whatnot, but he don't have the power and maybe he not filled thin. You gotta think about, you know, the ring rust. Both guys been out the ring for a minute. So is they gonna ease their way into the fight? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But yeah. I think actually, man, I ain't think Tank really looked that bad against Gamboa per se. I know we can look at hindsight. Yeah, the guy was injured. You should have stopped him. Well, got him up out of there earlier. I do agree with that, but he still stopped him. And you know, we like to hype up. Like to hype up fighters when it's convenient to them. When it's convenient to your narrative, you hype up. They'll hype up Gamboa and say he did this with Crawford. He did this with Tank, but they don't bring up when he quit. They don't bring that up. They overlook that. They jump over that one, but then they'll say, "Oh, this and that." So I got one. You know what I'm saying? You got a guy 38 years old, got his last chance, got his last chance. He gonna do whatever he can to try to win that fight. After the round when he got hurt in the second round, when he went back to that corner, Gamboa tried to quit. Nobody brought that shit up. You know what I'm saying? Maybe my TV different from y'all. I can hear all that shit. He was trying to quit. You know what I'm saying? He said he couldn't walk. But his trainer was like, nah, bro, go back out there. And then Jack Reese was messing around and the beginning of the round started crazy. Go back and watch it. He was trying to quit. So when you say, oh, he went all this distance with them, if it wasn't for his trainer, it wasn't for somebody in his ear telling him to go back out there, then he would have quit just like he did against a guy that had 12 losses. But we don't talk about that though. We don't talk about that. Let's see. Let's see if he stop him. If he go 12, I hope you come back in here the next day. But I'm not gonna come at you though, bro. I don't care really. Cause as long as he win, I think when you're at that level, you just gotta win. You know what I'm saying? What do you say? If Tank win, it's gonna be by decision. I don't think Leo going for okay. I can see that too. If Tank trying to go for the knockout and it's not there, and Leo's, he a world champion. I give him some respect. You right for the division world champion. Yeah, he know how. You know what I'm saying, he's a veteran. He got about 40 fights. So yeah, I'm with you on that, JC, for sure. Whatever is convenient. Yeah, yeah. If it fit that narrative, bro, yeah, that's what I said, bro. You can chop and screw anybody's resume. It don't matter who they are. But if it fit their resume, you can say, like, I can say some shit about some fighters that a lot of people don't talk about and make it. I can make it sound good as hell. But my man Ali in the building, he'll probably be the only one to say, "Hold on, man, nah, you wild." You know what I'm saying? But for the regular boxing fan, not knocking nobody, y'all just go with the flow because it sound good. Nah, bro, hell no. When would Tank stop fighting bantamweights? Oh man, that's a good question, bro. You gotta ask Leonard Ellerby. Oh, Selby. I gave you that name. I gave you Selby. Selby he only had one fight at 2 fights at 135. Is it a natural 135 pounder? I gave you that one. You was trying to make that fight with Bill. I got you. But yeah, I'm with you though. I think he should fight bigger guys because he was about to fight Abner. That's a bantamweight. He fought the guy with Weeze. He was a bantamweight. Leo Santa Cruz, you can call him. I'll probably call him also a Cruz featherweight. But I'm with you. But I gave you that Lee Selby though. I'd be surprised if Leo make it to decision. Um, he don't got the feet upper body movement to stay away from Tank's power. Yeah, yeah, we'll see though. He's fighting for his pops and shit, so that might be some extra stuff too. So there's a lot of stuff to please in with this. But yeah, you're right though. His feet. Like I never like my man said earlier, he think he should box on the outside, but I never seen him do that. He gonna do it now in the biggest fight of his career. Chet a problem for anyone. Yeah, I like him. He fights at a distance, long range. He got that long range power. You know what I'm saying? Belchet versus Valdez, man. Damn, I like Valdez. I hope he. Damn, they gotta get him some defense, bro. Because like you can tell, you watch some fighters, you can tell that they just a knockout waiting to happen. I think Valdez is too. Excuse me, Valdez was getting touched up when he was making his defenses at 126. The Quigg fight, that shit took a couple of fights away from him because he took a lot of punishment in that fight. And Valdez ain't been the same. So Belchet is like, to me, he's like a heavy favorite, bro. You know what I'm saying? But we'll see. Maybe Valdez knows something that we don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's why they gotta fight the fights in the ring. So yeah, this shit's gonna be crazy though. And Tank, this is first pay-per-view. They try to make him a pay-per-view star. I don't really care about that. I'd rather them just fight on regular TV. I think they get more clout by just fighting on regular TV. You know what I'm saying? But this it's going by fast. Next week you got October. That was like the best month right there of boxing. I'm gonna do a recap of October on Sunday. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna talk about what's coming up. But I know off top what we got. The 7th, you got Devin Haney and Gamboa. You got the undercard. Got a bunch of prospects on the undercard. Really not that tough. It's something else on the 7th, bro. I be forgetting. Look at my schedule. PBC got a card on the 4th. Look at my schedule real quick. Oh, Luis Ortiz. That card kind of trash too. You know what I'm saying? Luis Ortiz fighting on Fox on the 7th. I'll probably be watching that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that live and then catch the Devin Haney fight afterwards. Well, I've watched Devin Haney fight. That's the only fight I'm trying to watch on there. That undercard trash. That undercard trash. I want to see Devin Haney though. Darren Cunningham versus Elijah Pierce. Ray Ford on the card. Maddie, the Chinese heavyweight that's like 40 years old. He should be fighting Herkovic. They fighting 2 journeymen. Come on, bro. I'm trying to watch that. I'm gonna watch it, but I ain't trying to. Leo is too slow. Now moving up, and he ducks his head a lot. Yeah, fifth round KO. Okay, fifth round KO. Did you hear Leo say he going to box Davis and go on the back foot? He said himself. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, that's interesting. I want to see that. I want to see that. I want to see him do it. He said, "I'm gonna give Rashidi cards." Okay, yeah, yeah. That might be. Let me think. That might be the best card of the weekend. I don't know. It's between. I know probably the Usyk card. I like the Usyk card too. Well, no, that might be the best one I'm gonna give because anyway card. It's just anyway really his fight and Michaela Mayer. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking for like basically fans that don't really like watching all the fights. But for me, I like all of it because Tyron got a lot of prospects on their undercard. They got Big Baby Anderson fighting and Ben Rodriguez. I like them, so I'm watching. But like far as like to catch people's eye, like when I first look at the thing, I do be like, man, that shit trash. But I know I'm gonna watch anyway, so I can say that. But some people say it's trash and they don't watch. I wonder if people are still going trick or treating. Oh no, that Corona out there buying candy at the house. You can go knock on the door, ring the doorbell with your costume on. You know what I'm saying? Go around the corner, and then I come outside, give you the candy, then you come back in and eat it. That's how we doing it. Man, we ain't messing that Corona. Who going to be on AJ Pulev card? Oh, Okoli versus Gawacki. That's for the vacant WBO cruiserweight title. Oh man, it was somebody else, but I can't remember. I'm not sure if Galahad gonna be on the Billy Joe undercard or AJ's undercard, but they haven't really talked too much about that. I think the female champion at 130, Mavet Hamadou, is supposed to be on that card. They trying to get her to fight Natasha Jonas. That's a good fight if they can make that. But I'm not sure. He said he got AJ first round knockout. I don't know about that one. I got AJ probably. I got AJ by decision. He's Bam Rodriguez up next. Yeah, next up. Yeah, he said Pulev trash. Yo, Pulev, man. Hey, I don't think he's trash, but I understand what you're saying. I don't like his style. I'm gonna say that. But I'm with you though. If you say he trash, he trash. He got a good jab, and he can make the fight awkward. I think AJ had to be aggressive in this fight. He can't be boxing. If he try to box like he did before and try to play it safe, he'll mess around and lose. If he fighting timid, because Pulev, the referee, like I said, the referee is gonna be the major key in that fight. Because Pulev like to fight on the inside, punch behind the head, rough him up. It might be some head butts, some head clashes. So if the ref is like on the Parker fight, he got the ref like he had in the Parker fight. AJ straight, bro. That dude was letting AJ take 20-second timeouts and all types of shit. So sushi. Yeah, that was crazy. You think Conor Ben going to be able to beat for? Oh yeah, yeah. That's on the white Povetkin 2 undercard. I don't know. I like Famela in that fight. I think on all boxing because Famela was catching Porter with a lot of jabs. He just didn't have no power. And Conor Ben, you know, he can punch a little bit, but I can see him getting outboxed. Yeah, I can see him getting outboxed. That's a tough fight for him. That's a tough fight. I heard Sky Sports not doing Matchroom no more. UK just I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I heard well I saw the interview with the guy at Sky Sports that looked like Mr. Bean. I forget his name. But he was talking about him and Eddie got a great relationship. In the Matchroom, that new deal they got is for 200 countries and stuff like that. But they don't got AJ. I don't know. You said Pulev is overrated. Jab is good. That's it. Yeah, he just been around so long. I think he a top 10 heavyweight, but he been around so long. I don't really see nothing good in him other than the jab. I'm just gonna be honest. He kind of dirty. He can rep AJ up. I think AJ is going to try to prove something to the fans that he can knock out. I don't even think he got to do that. I think he gonna play it safe. He got. I think he gonna play it safe, but he can still box and be aggressive. He don't have to do. He don't have to be like he was in the Ruiz fight. I thought he was way too timid. He won that fight easy. But it was opportunities where he could have stepped up and stepped up the gas and got he could have got Ruiz up out of there. But he'll hit him with a jab 1-2, then he'll step back and walk around the ring again. In this fight, he can do the same thing, but instead of stepping back, maybe do a foot feint and come back with a left hook. Or the punch is gonna be key for AJ in this fight is the uppercut. In the clinch, I want AJ used to throw that uppercut nice. He got away from that. He got away from that. He used to throw that uppercut real nice. You know what I'm saying? I think he can lead with the left hook too. When catch Pulev coming in, because Pulev have his arm straight out when he trying to throw the jab. And kind of like how Klitschko did. What's good? Intangible, what's good? What's Pulev's best win? Shazor Fury. Yeah. He got Kevin Johnson. He beat Ustinov back in the day. He beat a lot of guys, but like French contender type of guys. I don't like watching Pulev fight. I've been studying. I studied him maybe last month when the fight got announced. I was like, man, Pulev, he gonna make that fight ugly. It's up to AJ to be punching and don't accept no clinch. You know what I'm saying? AJ should walk through Pulev. I think AJ being timid like versus Ruiz won't do him well because Pulev like to play those chess matches. He like to hold and grab and pull. Yeah, he beat Thompson. Hold, grab. I like him to be I like him to box, but I want him to turn it up in spots. Like don't like because Pulev gonna be there to be hit. But like I said, I think the referee is key because they gonna tie up. They some big dudes. They gonna tie up, and Pulev is punching behind the head. You can best believe that. But Thompson, yeah, I think Thompson is tackling's best win too, and probably you know, probably Louis Ortiz. Depends who you talk to. Some say Brian Jennings. AJ has amazing inside combo. He has the best uppercut in the heavyweight division. Yeah. I like his uppercut. He was stretching out a lot of people. How you see Chocolatito and Estrada going, especially if Estrada coming off, yeah, a war, and a few injuries as well. That's a 50-50 fight. Um, yeah, you're right. Before, I mean, I always think it's a 50-50 fight. I kind of, I still lean towards Estrada though, because I like his counterpunching. I like his counterpunching, but I think Chocolatito can definitely win that fight. That's gonna be a crazy fight right there. That's probably one of the first. Well, it depends when Ramirez and Taylor get made, but that's one of the top fights for the beginning of 2021 though. That's a big fight. Pulev is the type to where he's willing to win rounds but outlanding you. Yeah. He'll grab you more times than he'll throw punches. He'll throw the jab, but then he'll hold you, he'll grab and hold. I never like watching him, honestly. I got Estrada being Chocolatito, yeah. Yeah, I think I like his counterpunching ability. But if he gonna sit there and bang, I mean, you never know with Chocolatito. Chocolatito is definitely past it though. So if Estrada gonna win, this is definitely the time. But I love that fight though. I think they should both retire after. I hope they both. Yeah, man. Me too. Yeah, because I think the young kid Tanaka would beat them. I think Aoka might beat them too. Um, man, if JC Martinez can bring up his power and and his chin is still like it is at 112, he might can beat them too, bro. Because that dude be punching. So yeah, they probably got about two more fights left. That's a wrap. He said January. I'm thinking Taylor Ramirez more so in March or April, in my opinion. 'Cause January is right around the corner. Yeah. Nah, maybe I hope it is in January though. My man Ricky, I hope so. That'd be tough. I heard something like January 26th or 25th. That's dope. But I would say more so March because they have to build that fight up and they want that fight to be in the with some fans. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said March. But you could be right though. They did, you know what I'm saying? They had Lomachenko and Teofimo in the bubble, so why not this one? I'm with it. I'm with it. What's your thoughts on the WC flyweight champion JC Martinez? I love the dude, yo. He an all action fighter. He fight for both sides. He's strong at the weight. He got a good chin. You know what I'm saying? He's durable. Like that kid, Jay Harris was all boxing him. He was boxing well, I won't say all boxing him, but he was boxing well against him. And it didn't deter him. He just kept coming. So he a problem. I want to see him unify against Mathangling, the guy. He's an IBF champion. He got a fight coming up at 112. Or the Ukrainian kid, Artem. Y'all gotta look him up. He's undefeated. He got the WBA title. So I want to see him unify. Either unify or move up and fight, get in the mix. Can you imagine a fight with JC Martinez and damn Sor Ramazan at 115? It's crazy. That should be crazy. They'll probably pay the winner a lot to go to Japan Unify. Yeah. Yep, they would. Because Chocolatito was like, he the man out there. I think Estrada stops Chocolatito, hit super hard, but it would be closer to the KO, like Quadras. And the fight with Chocolatito couldn't stop Israel. Yeah, Israel has improved though, so I know we look at that stuff and we look at his box record and be like, oh shit, and Kaha stopped him. Why he can, you know what I'm saying? That was a younger version of him. I said Israel got some experience. He went to Monte Carlo. See how I can break that down because I know that situation, so I can turn it a different way. It all just to fit the narrative. You know what I'm saying? It sound good. Israel, he fought in Cajas like early. He was a younger man. He wasn't fully, you know, he didn't have his experience. Then he went to Monte Carlo and sure, he gave Cal Yufai hell. Gave him hell, and that boosted up his experience. Got a couple wins under his belt, and he gave Chocolatito a good fight. You see how that sound? I got Ramirez. Okay, that's a yeah. Okay, Aoka would severely trouble Estrada. I give him a chance to win. Tanaka, I wouldn't favor to beat Estrada or Chocolatito, but he will win those fights. Okay, okay. I think those guys definitely have the chance. So Tanaka is fresher. I like Aoka better than Tanaka though. That's gonna be a good fight. I can't wait to see that one to close out the year. Martinez and Berchet are warriors, and Navarrete. Yeah, all them three is they eating the same food, bro. Martinez will never become undisputed because okay, Declan, that guy. I know you talking about though. Yeah, man. I thought they was in the works at one point of this year. Eddie gotta make that happen, bro. Eddie gotta make that happen. I'm pretty sure he could. Martinez to fight the winner of yeah, that's another one too. Yeah, Nakatani, not the Nakatani that fought Teofimo, but the other kid. Yeah, that's a good ass fight right there. I think that fight got made for the Vic and WO. That's a good fight. Israel beat you fight. Yeah, see what I'm saying? I got to knock out. Shoot, what about and Kajas? Let's get him in this mix. And Kajas versus any of those guys. He's supposed to have a fight coming up. I think he got a mandatory, but he need to get up in the mix. I like to see him against any of those guys: Chocolatito, Estrada, Tanaka, Aoka, JC Martinez, Sora Ramazai. All those fights, man. Yo, 115 is crazy. Imagine if these guys move up, like JC and the IBF champion, they move up. Man, that should be crazy. What's up, Storm B, man? Salute. Yo, don't forget about the WO 108-pound champion that fight this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Gotta give the small guy some love. Elwin Soto, you know what I'm saying, out of Puerto Rico. He beat the big punching Angel Acosta. He was like undefeated with like 21 KOs, 21-0, 21 KOs. He gave Tanaka. Tanaka beat him. Yeah, Tanaka beat him and Cajas. I mean, excuse me, Acosta. Soto beat Acosta. You know what I'm saying? And that Soto fights on Friday. You know what I'm saying? He's with Golden Boy. That kid can fight, bro. That kid can fight. We need exactly Super Six in every division. Yes, I'm with it. I'm with it. Especially in the 115, they fighting each other already. So I think if you start that, you need to go to a division that ain't fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? You can do it in just about every division. It'd be crazy. All the divisions you can think about some great matchups like 122. Got some great guys there. Leo, you know what I'm saying? Neri's he's there. Tanaka is skilled enough to beat anyone at 115. I'm confident, but he makes fights hard than they should because he's so hell bent to fight on the inside. But he's skilled. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he like to fight. He do got some good skills though. I seen him down a couple times, but I think Aoka gonna beat him though. Let's see. Oh, Curtis Anderson, what's good? Salute. It says Soto is from Mexico. That's my bad. I had it mixed up. There you go. Appreciate that. He's from Mexico. Yeah, that's right. I think Acosta is with Kodo Promotions. There you go. Good catch. I appreciate that. Intangible. Appreciate that. Soto is nice. I like him. I think Acosta moved up to 112, and I think he's like number one, number two for that Nakatani fight that you said earlier. So maybe the winner get him, and that's if it's power carry, like that dude, he cracking too. He just you know how it is with the knockout punches. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna live by that, they're gonna die by it. The only divisions I don't watch is cruiserweight and below flyweight. I feel you. Cruiserweight. That's just a no man's land, basically a boxing, but they got some good fights. Yo, real talk, Lawrence Okoli, he can dominate and he can be the man at cruiserweight. I know his style is so ugly though. A lot of holding and grabbing, and he's just so long and awkward. But he don't lose no rounds. Like that's crazy. He don't lose no rounds, and he can punch. Lala D, what's good? Salute to you. He don't lose no rounds. Like I was, I like to watch random fighters sometimes and random divisions. So I was watching him. I mean, his right hand is nice. It's up there. He got a good right hand. He just hold too much. Maybe he's scared of getting hit. I think he might be scared of getting hit. And he have not it's like he don't work on his jab or he's not confident in his jab. But that fight he got with Gawacki, that's a good fight for him. Gawacki gonna bring it. Southpaw from Poland, you know what I'm saying, to stop Marco's Huck title defense. He was about to break Johnny Nelson's title defense reign. Longest title defense. He stopped him on PBC a couple years ago. And he had that fight with Breeders, which was crazy. Gawacki can punch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. What's your prediction for this Saturday? I got Tank about 5 or 6 round knockout. I got Regis by late, probably like 8. I got Barrios early, like 3 or 4. Uh, I'm gonna rock with Magdaleno against Cruz. I think he'll all box the young man. I can keep going. You talking about this card, Lala D? Because I can keep going. I got Anyway by like 4th round stoppage. I got Michaela Mayer by unanimous decision. I think all the prospects gonna win. Jerry Big Baby Anderson, Ben Rodriguez, Julian Rodriguez, um, Roberson Casello, the gold medalist from Brazil. He facing Louis Correa. That's gonna be a fun fight. But I think the gold medalist gonna win that fight. Correa gonna push him. He got Robert Garcia behind him, so that's the top ranked card. Matchroom, I got Usyk by decision. I got Savannah Marshall by decision. What's my man name? Tommy McCarthy by decision. Who else on that card? Oh, Lovejoy versus Dave Allen. Oh man, I want Lovejoy to win, man, but I got a feeling he gonna mess around, go out there and get his ass beat. Lovejoy versus Dave Allen. And then Friday, I got Munguia. I got Munguia by decision. I think on all box Toriano Johnson. I got Milena Sparza over Salim Urbina. I got Soto by Cato. The kid was just talking about the WBO champion 108. I got Rashidi Ellis. Got Rashidi Ellis by decision, but I think he's gonna get off to a big lead, and then down the stretch the kid gonna come back. But I think he's gonna hold off and win a decision. Yeah, I think I got that covered. All my picks. Um, who do you got? Canelo. I got B Hop. B Hop breaks him down. Um, yeah, I got B Hop on that one. I don't think not a lot of middleweights in history beat B Hop, other than Hagler, Sugar Ray Robinson. A lot of those other guys, like those guys, like now, like today, he beat all these guys because he's smarter than them. Pernell Whitaker. Pernell Whitaker, bro. He'll have T.O.'s dad crying in the outside the ring. He had to take that hat off. Oh, this car. Oh, yeah. My bad. I just kept going. My bad, Lala D. Yeah, anyways, fighting. Yeah, my bad. I just kept going. Uh, I'll probably favor the Jeffro because anyway, he ain't got the finished product yet. Like these guys, it's not fair. They ain't the finished product. But I know Pernell ain't beating no damn. I mean, Tiffimo ain't beating no damn Pernell Whitaker. I got Roy Jones. He said, "Brother B." I got Roy Jones. All right, who else? So, folks, which shot is anyway going to knock out Maloney with? I'm thinking right uppercut. Right uppercut. Because Maloney like to fight. He like to fight in the inside. That's why you saying that. I think. Shit. I like the left hook to the body. I think that's one of his best punch. I like Holyfield. Holyfield. Holyfield be on Usyk's ass. Spence versus Paul Williams. That's interesting right there. That'd be a fun fight. That'd be a fun fight. I edge it to Spence because I think he probably a bigger puncher. Just slightly, and his defense a little bit better. I'm not gonna say he gonna all work Paul Williams, but maybe his shots would be a little bit more eye catching to the you know what I'm saying, for the judges. So I think he'll probably win a decision. I can't say I'm stopping him, but I can say just a dog fight. That'd be crazy. Damn, that's a good fight. Thinking in my head, it's good that you keep. I had to keep going. I think Paul beats me. Thinking, okay, work rate, okay. He's too big, too strong. Yeah, okay, all right. He get hit a lot though. He get hit a lot. But I'm not mad at that though. I love Paul Williams. I love that like that fight. You see it. See you got like that fight he had against Quintana. Quintana just beat him to the punch and was like he was countering him. Spence can do the same thing. Beat him to the punch, all box him, counter him, and slow him down a little bit. And he punches harder than so that's why I was saying I got Spence because I think he'll land like the cleaner punches. But yeah, the work rate crazy. Mayweather, bro. Yeah, Mayweather. Yeah, he asking some easy questions. I think the worst style for Mayweather. Tommy Hearns. Yes, I think Tommy Hearns beat Mayweather. Yes, I'm in agreement. I got Foreman. I got Foreman. Yeah, I'm a Wilder fan, but you ain't gonna get me lying to y'all. You ain't gonna get me lying to y'all. I don't think he beat. I don't think he beat them. I don't think he beat those guys. That's on the Bud Brook undercard. That's a co-main. Yeah, Franco. Oh, Franco. Joshua Franco. His little brother is Baron Rodriguez, who's fighting this weekend. The southpaw, 108 pound. That dude got cracked. Paul beat Margarito, who wasn't as complete as Spence, but was similar in brute force. But he didn't have the footwork, and he was just coming straight in. He won't doing nothing to try to get in. That was a good fight too. That's when Paul Williams had on those green gloves. You know what I'm saying? I remember that fight. That was at Carson. But yeah, yeah, it's all of them competitive. I don't see Spence watching Paul Williams. Not for nah. I don't see him watching him. Paul Williams work rate crazy. Foreman. Now I got Foreman over Wilder. I got him because I think Foreman know how to control the guy. You know how if you watch him fight when he using his hands, Ali would say he was looking like a mummy, but he's doing what he's doing is trying to control you. He push your shoulders, push you back. You know what I'm saying? He pushing your what I'm saying your punches down. He controlling you, and then he'll let off a sharp jab. I don't know Wilder can be able to, you know, honestly. I mean, I know he can punch, big ass puncher, but I think Foreman would negate that and would just control him and probably stop him late. That's my opinion. I know we're enamored with the power, and I know a lot of people say, "Oh, he knocks out everybody." Well, I don't know. You gotta look at the tactics, yo. Like the Tyson reference, Wilder and Tyson in their primes. I got Mike Tyson in that fight because Wilder, although he can't punch in that fight, like just imagine that in my head, I think it'd be crazy. Yeah, you'll be on your edge of your seat because both guys can punch. You never know. But I see it more so as like we know the blueprint to beat Mike Tyson back then. You have to hold him. You have to, what I'm saying, don't allow him to punch, push him back. You know what I'm saying? The same thing these guys was doing, like Tillis was doing, Mitch Green, Bone Crusher Smith, Tony Tucker. You know what I'm saying? They did the same thing. They was holding, surviving, stuff like that. I can't see Wilder holding. I haven't seen him hold in a lot. Like he didn't even try to hold. He only tried to hold when he got hurt against Ortiz. That's not more of his style. He like to stay in a distance and try to get his jab going and get the right hand going. So does he have that in his game plan? And if he does, would that tire him out? Because that's how you're gonna beat Mike Tyson. Then you're not just gonna be looking for one punch. Because the dude was moving his head in and out, ducking low, getting inside, and he's gonna work your body. So for me, I just watch it. I watch a lot of fights and shit like that. So that fight probably remind me of when Tyson fought Jose Ribalta before he got his world title fight. Big tall guy that can punch a little bit, and Tyson chopped him down. That's what I see. Now I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? I would root for Wilder to win if that fight was to happen. But looking at my eye and what I see, I got Tyson probably late, 9 or 10. That's what I see. Let me see where I'm at. He said Sugar Ray versus Aaron Pryor. I like Sugar Ray in that fight. I think Sugar Ray might stop him. So they say he ducked Aaron Pryor, but that matchup, that style kind of fit Ray Leonard because Aaron Pryor get hit a lot. He throw a lot of punches. He like to fight. Ray Leonard fast. You know what I'm saying? So at 47, people do say Wilder in Walmart. He's a Walmart version of Foreman. How? He don't control his fighters. They don't fight the same to me. If you're talking about punching, maybe Foreman hits extremely hard, right? Yeah, I take Foreman easily as long as he doesn't get caught with what. Yeah, yeah, that's that should be scary, yo. Wilder be punching. He had a tremendous chin. I think he could take at least a right hand from Wilder. Yeah, he had a good chin. It was like it's crazy. Foreman, think about him. Before his first career, this dude was he was just so had so much pent up aggression. He was just so um, you know, like he was so anxious to hurt you. But then in his second career, he was patient. He was seeing everything. You know what I'm saying? He would guide the opponent right here, put it right there, then throw the right hand, the way he stopped Michael Moore and those other guys on his comeback. So imagine if he had that patience and that ring IQ and savvy when he was a young man. Shit. I don't think he'll be no rubber dope. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you know this guy, the oh yeah. Luganga versus one. Oh, lightweight. That's a good fight, bro. I'm gonna rock with Marquez. I'm gonna rock with Marquez. But that's a good fight, man. Damn, I gotta go do some research on that shit too to get my real pick. That's a good fight. Oh yeah, good point. Yeah. It's all good. I don't even think Wilder can beat Rockman, let alone Prime Foreman, and I like Wilder. That Rockman, man, you know what? That's a tough fight for Wilder though. That Prime, we talking about Prime Rockman. So a lot of people don't know Rockman. He was a good heavyweight for his time. You know what I'm saying? He had a good jab, and we all know he had a good right hand. He just, he just, he just can. His kryptonite was Oleg Moskayev. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's a tough fight for Wilder too. His prime, he gonna make him think. Josh Taylor versus Ricky Hatton. I like Josh Taylor. Probably on cuts, but that'd be a tough fight. I think he's probably too big for Ricky Hatton, in my opinion. Roy Jones keep making jokes about how Tyson's going to destroy him. If he really fears that, he shouldn't take the fight right. He should not. That young one. Yeah, he's not that young no more. Tyson is still. But yeah, man, he is crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think Roy want to fight. He's telling you that he don't want to fight. He said Kurt said Leonard TKO's prior in 8. They signed to fight each other in 82, but Ray suffered the detached retina. Yeah, I remember he did that retirement thing, and he thought he was going to. Well, Hagler thought he was about to get the fight. That dude said he'll never fight. And he came back. Man, Leonard was a slick dude, bro. Kevin Kelly versus AB. I got AB. Kevin Kelly too small. You think he too small for AB? I don't remember seeing Kelly fighting above 126. Maybe he have. He get hit too much too, and his chin not like that. AB at 130 is a monster. So I'm guessing you saying AB and Kelly at 130. I like AB. When back once upon a time when he used to let those hands go. Yeah, I take AB. Oh, Liz Lewis, AJ. I got Lewis. I got Lewis over AJ. Lewis know how to fight big. Like he know how to fight big, like a big man. Like he'll get in the inside and rough you up and push you around and then land the uppercut like he did against Grant or get the jab going. He'll know how to rough you up. That's how he got back in that fight against Vitaly Klitschko. Got Lennox. If Foreman was smarter and Zaire Ali would have found another way to beat him. Okay. Maybe he wouldn't be punching so much on the ropes then. Maybe he probably would have once he threw probably like 5 or 6 combinations and he just noticed that. Maybe he could have recognized that what Ali was doing and just take a step back a little bit. But watching that fight though, Ali was pot shot him a lot in between those shots. In between all that work he was doing, he was throwing little shots in between the like a little right hand here and there. So yeah, you right though. He's okay. Laguna, yeah, that fight look like Brad. Okay, that's a good fight though, ain't it though, Kurt? That's a good fight. I just love Marquez, man. That counter punching when Marquez. If y'all fans of Marquez, when he get that left hand going, you can tell he got the rhythm because he'll have that left hand swinging and he just start counter punching like crazy. Since Tank is from Baltimore, he should come off as as a Maryland Blue Crab for Halloween. Yo, I think he got a lot of pressure on him. That's disgusting. Okay, to be honest, I think Wilder could knock off Rockman was very powerful, but slow, plotted feet, poor defense. Unless he get on top of Wilder, you know what I'm saying, in fighting. Yeah, either way, I think Rockman. Yeah, Rockman was pretty. He was okay. Yeah, I can see it going either way though. That'd be a tough fight though. That's boxing. That's HBO boxing after dark. Duran, bro. What's up, D-Lo? D-Lo 4-4 boxing. Salute. Laguna. Yeah, I gotta go back and check out Laguna. I know him though. Zepeda versus Gonzalez. That's another good one. Whew. That's another good one. Zapata. That's a good one. Yo, Chocolatito with his like at 08, 108, and 112. Yo, that dude was nice, yo. That dude was nice, for real. Chavez Jordan versus Rosario. Lozado too. They punching bag. They fought each other? Lozado. They didn't fight each other, did they? They've been punching bags. You stupid. Oh, I like that one. Chris John versus Gary Russell Jr. Woo. That's a good one. Um, damn, that's a good one. Chris John can outpoint Gary Russell. He'll box smart because Gary Russell ain't really a like he's not to me. He's a stationary fighter. I don't really see him boxing like that or moving too much. So I can see, if they fighting in with Thailand in his home country, Chris John. No, where he from? Indonesia, Thailand, one of them. They fighting over there. He winning. But Gary Russell has a shot though. That's a good fight. That's a good fight. I might edge it to Chris John though. He know how to win. But I thought Marquez beat him though. Um, I love Marquez, bro. Well, I don't know about that part of it, but boxing wise, I rock with Marquez. Eric Morales versus Virgil Ortiz. Come on, Eric Morales at 147 was a shell of himself. Did he even fight at 147? 140? Virgil Ortiz stopped that guy. You said Morales. But I'm saying, what you talking like? You gotta put the weight. Well, Virgil Ortiz can't make anything. He made 140. Well, if you say 140, okay. Virgil Ortiz fought 140 as a prospect. If he was to fight that version of Morales that fought Madonna, I'd probably go with Morales. But if we talk about the best Virgil Ortiz, I can't even answer that because we haven't seen the best of Virgil Ortiz. So I would if that was you asking, I would say Morales. But one guy was old, past his prime, and the other guy was underdeveloped. So it's like I just rock with the older guy with the more experience. Morales a Hall of Famer. Yeah, that was a good fight. Good names, man. I appreciate those names. Andre versus Jamal. I won't get sensitive. I promise. Oh, I like that fight though. I love it. I I got Jamal by late stoppage, but I think Andre will get off to a good start. He get off to a good start. I think he'll be ahead on points. If he, it's just I don't know if he can maintain that against this type of fighter all the way through. But I think he outboxes Jamal pretty easy though. This is my opinion though, so y'all can kill me if y'all want to, but I think I say dominate, but I think he'll outbox him early. He gets off to good starts. And the thing is, will he maintain that? I mean, of course, Jamal's jab will be key to the fight. You know what I'm saying? And the way Andrade be ducking down, I think the uppercut for Jamal be the one to get him. So I got Andrade winning the fight at the time of the stoppage, but I got Jamal Charlo winning. Indonesia. See, I knew it was one of them. I want to see that fight though. I think it's 50-50. Honestly. Said Marquez. Yeah. Marquez, bro. I love him, bro. Cano. Joe Joyce versus Dubois. Dubois versus Joe Joyce. I like Joe Joyce, yo. Some tell me to pick Joe Joyce. This fight, I know it's cliche, but it is a tale of basically two fights. And the breakdown. If Joe Joyce can withstand that shit, because he's gonna get countered, he's gonna get beat to the punch. If he can take it and take that kid to deep waters, he gonna stop him. Tell me, or he gonna win. But he's just so slow, bro. Ah, I think the sexy pick is Dubois, but I'm rock with Joe Joyce. I think he gonna have enough. He said Jamal KO's Andrade, in my opinion. Yeah, I think he stops him late, in my opinion. But I think Andrade gonna get out to a good start though. That's what's up, man. Salute to y'all, man. In this chat heavy, dropping some names I ain't heard of in a minute. Um, he said Salvador Sanchez. Man, hell no. You try to get what you got against Leo Santa Cruz, bro? You talking about Leo Santa Cruz or Angelo Leo? Either one. What you got against Leo? You crazy. Me too. One time I traveled to North Korea for that fight. Yeah. Nah, man. Salvador Sanchez. Them guys. Come on. Leo. Leo Santa Cruz probably wouldn't take that fight. He wouldn't take he wouldn't even take that fight. Hell no. He got Dubois. Dubois is slow too. Yeah, he is slow. But Dubois, he faster though. He faster than Joe Joyce. I like how he punch in combination. His combinations are more crisp. You feel me? Joe Joyce's combination is like, oh my god. It's like, but the thing is though, Joe Joyce is a thudding puncher. You know what I'm saying? Although it takes a while to get there, but when they get there, he can slow you down. You know what I'm saying? But man, regarding Joyce and Dubois, tell these people so they can learn a few tricks. Man, I like Joyce. I think Joyce gonna wear him down. If Maul stop Andre, I would just die. What's up? Boxing conversation with Reggie One. Salute, bro. What's good? This is the thing about Dubois and Joyce. Dubois has faster hands by a considerable margin, but Joyce is that word right there, faster feet, meaning Joyce yeah. I can see him controlling the range. It's just when they get in those exchanges. That's why that fight gonna be like you're gonna be on the edge of your seat. That's November 28th. Whew. November gonna be hot too. The rest of the year of boxing, it's gonna be crazy. Willie Pep, Chocolatito. Man, Willie Pep. Chocolatito ever fought at featherweight? Hell no. I got Willie Pep. Box that dude. Yeah, this matchups are crazy, bro. He pulling those shits out of a hat. Just a random hat. Blindfolded. Just I don't know. But yeah, it's boxing picking up. This month been crazy. And it's gonna end off with a bang. It started off like crazy. What day was it Payda and Baranchik? That shit was crazy. That was 8 knockdowns and 5 rounds. Man, that's gonna hold up for fight of the year. That might hold up for fight of the decade. We got this new decade yet? I don't remember, but that's definitely gonna hold up for fight of the year and probably knockout of the year. But you know what I'm saying? I like the Dylan White one better. I like the Povetkin of Dylan White one better. You know what I'm saying? For personal reasons. Flyweight, bruh. Okay. I still got Willie Pep. I'm picking Dubois by KO because Joyce has poor and erratic defense. But I think Joyce might be up on points. Joe Joyce, excuse me, Dubois can go to the body. I seen Joe Joyce hurt to the body. That's the only time I seen him hurt against Brian Jennings. So maybe he can mix that up. He can mix that up. You know what I'm saying? Instead of throwing a lot of heavy shots up top in combination, finish off with a left hook to the body. That might get his man right there. Make him look like an amateur. Yeah, man. We in a slow cooker in the season of boxing. Great fights. I'm loving it. Yeah, it's some great fights. I think. Let me see. What I think will be the best fight of the weekend. I think Munguia versus Johnson gonna be great. I think I ain't gonna say great, but I think it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be action packed. I think the best fights on each card to me is gonna be Munguia Johnson. That's the zone on Friday. The top rank. I like the Conseja versus Louis Correa. Let me pull it up so make sure y'all familiar with this. This fight right here, this kid on the left, Conseja, he's an Olympic gold medalist from Brazil. Louis Correa is he's with Robert Garcia. He gave Blue Nose a tough fight. I think that's gonna be the best fight on this card right here. That fight right there gonna be crazy. Louis Correa don't got no defense, but he can fight. But if he can work on his defense, he can be all right. Because Sayar is a good boxer puncher. Usyk Shazor card. Oh, Kambosos versus Selby. I think that's gonna be a decent fight. He never made fun. Yeah, man. Who you guys got? Sandy Saddler. He's the one that beat Willie Pep those times, I believe. Estrada, man, he just saying so. Well, salute to you though, MMA champ. Salute to everybody though. I appreciate that though, cause y'all bringing up names and matchups. That's what's up. If Martinez moves up, he smokes Chocolatito and Estrada. Yeah, if his power moves up with him, I don't know about the same night now. You tripping? But I feel you though. I feel you. The monster boy. They don't like a monster. They don't like the monster over here on these parts. They say the monster overrated. I think the monster is nice. I think the monster nice though. They say overrated though. We'll see. He fight a top guy, a top 5 guy. He got 7 title defenses at 115 pounds. Since he moved up to 118, he fought all top 10 guys. You know what I'm saying? good opponents. A couple of top tens, a couple of top five guys. And he been dominating. He had a tough fight against Donaire. He said Miguel Usyk Davis would be the best fights. Okay, Tank Davis. Okay, JC don't know. Oh, you're talking to each other. Looking forward to all the fights, especially the undercard. Yeah, I like the undercards more than the main events. To be honest, on some main events, because the undercards it helps me learn about these fighters more. It actually helped my knowledge more. You know what I'm saying? Know about these guys. Ike Williams, yeah, he a monster. And there's another guy, Willie Joyce. and Willie Joyce, oh shit. Man, them dudes don't want nothing to do with those guys. Willie Joyce, Ike Williams. Um, I want to see Usyk. I haven't seen him in a minute too. I watched some of his fights though, just to get a feel for how he gonna be in the ring. He got good movement, good jab. Gennaro Hernandez versus Martinez. Gennaro, that's what you talking about. Whoever said anyway overrated. Yeah, I mean it's because see this is the thing. Anyway, he's a smaller weight fighter, and a lot of the boxing media, old media per se, they they give him overly praise. So they'll put him over guys that's been really doing it. But anyway, been doing it too. It's just nobody know about it. A lot of people don't really take the time to go see, look at his resume and say, damn, this guy top five when he beat him. He ran through him. He ran through future Hall of Famer that had over 20 some title defenses. He's the only one that stopped him. Donaire beat that same guy, but Donaire had him move up to 118, but the guy was undefeated at 115. Anyway, stops him in his 8th fight in 2 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So stuff like that. Then if a one of the popular fighters did that, then they'll be, oh man, he got to be pound for pound #1. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, like he doing the same thing the top guys is doing that's on that list. He doing the same thing. He dominated his division per se. Yeah, he had a tough fight with Donaire, who was a future Hall of Famer, undefeated guy at 118. When he fought at 118, he was undefeated. When Donaire, he had his biggest win at 118 versus Montiel. That's what put him on the pound for pound top 5 list or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And just because he's older, then we kind of discredit that. But he still was he was good that night. So maybe he was 36, 37, but that night he gave anyway hell. And I think both guys should get credit instead of just turn down one. But it is what it is. Sandy Salahad, damn. Yeah, damn. 303 knockouts. Ike Williams would have knocked out Loma in 5 rounds. What's his name? Willie Joyce would have beat him too. The monster gets no shine for me, just for loving Jackie Chan movies. And that Bruce Lee. Yeah, he on some Jackie Chan shit. Bruce. What's good, bro? P Boxer. What's good? Salute. He said Fury versus Chocolatito. Which Fury? John Fury. John Fury got Akinwande problems. Ike Williams had a atomic bomb for a right hand. Yeah, that dude nice. Was a great welterweight beat and got 140, 147. Willie Joyce 147. Yep, that's a great fighter right there. Nothing beats a great undercard. Do you guys remember Floyd Canelo undercard? Like that one? Shit, I don't. I just remember that fight. Oh yeah, I do remember. Danny Garcia and Lucas Matisse. Yeah, I remember. He said, chill out. Salute to y'all. Tanaka versus B Hop. Man, he tripping. Maybe he means flyweight. Okay. I don't know what he mean, man. He be throwing out some crazy matchups, but it's all good. Chop Chop. Chop Chop versus Porter. I like Porter. I think Porter probably be too much for a Chop Chop. Probably stop him late. Okay. He beat. Yeah, he dropping facts in this chat. I appreciate that, intangible. Yes, sir. Yeah, interesting little story. Okay, Young Perez. I'm about to do some homework. All right. Yeah. Anyway, Anyway, crazy. The Jackie Chan movies. That's funny. Who else we got? Yeah, man. Look, this fight right here too, man. The ladies gonna be on deck too this weekend. We got this one, ESPN. Hold on, the first one right here. My bad. But y'all see this one, Brodnicka versus Michaela Mayer. I like to give the ladies some love too. WO title 130. 130 is the best division in women's boxing. This fight right here is a good one too. Marlena Esparza coming off that. She had a good ass fight with Sinisa Estrada, but she lost. She had that big cut in the middle of her forehead. But she's a bronze medalist. I think she was the first one to win, the first woman to win a medal. But Carissa, we know Carissa won the gold, but she won her bronze first. And the lady she's fighting is Abina. She can box. She's like a good boxer, counter puncher, kind of be like a technician. So we gotta give the ladies some love. Then you got Savannah Marshall versus Hannah Rankin right here. That's gonna be on the Usyk undercard. And we know Savannah Marshall beat Carissa Shields, the only one to beat her. Hannah Rankin fought Carissa Shields, so this for Carissa Shields' vacant WBO title in middleweight. So yeah, we gotta give the ladies some love too, man. Sure, gotta show them some love. Oh, Tank Davis. But yeah, it's crazy. Let me see. Sean Porter would beat Chop Chop. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm just messing around. Oh no, it's all good, bro. It's all good. No, I appreciate you coming through for real, dropping all that shit. Man, we good. Ain't no animosity. Chop Chop versus Porter will end off in the head, but I think Porter probably he'll stop him. Brodnicka, Brodnicka, yeah, Brodnicka be holding. Back in her earlier fight, she used to throw hands. Now she kind of jumpy. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll try to fight not to get hit and do a lot of holding. But she got super bad. I like super bad. Yeah, Esparza though she come to fight though. She come to fight. Cade Taylor versus Serrano versus Cade Taylor. I like Serrano in that fight, but Katie can win that fight by boxing. You know what I'm saying? I seen something in the Heather Hardy fight with Serrano when she didn't stop her in the first 2 rounds. Heather Hardy got back in that fight by boxing, and she's way slower. She was just stepping. She wasn't really doing nothing crazy. She was just stepping, and then Amanda Serrano wasn't cutting the ring off. She stopped cutting the ring off like she was in the first 2 rounds. And then Heather Hardy got back in the fight. So I'm thinking, let me put Kate Taylor in that position with her footwork. Yeah, I would say Amanda Serrano. I would like that's my favorite to win because I want her to win, but Kate Taylor probably win. I don't know. That's a good fight. That's one of the biggest fights in women's boxing. 130 is the best division. Yeah, women's boxing. Yep. Probably the worst in the men's boxing. Funny how things work. 130. Yeah. You think it's the worst? 130 got some good fighters in the men's though. You know what I'm saying? It depends how stuff shake out. But 130 in the women's is deep as hell. The blonde bomb. She gonna man. I think she gonna get her ass beat. But you know what I'm saying? She good for the eyes though. You know what I'm saying? She good for the eyes. So I'm with you. Give the ladies some love. Yeah. Yeah. Speaking of ladies, do you think Layla Ali will really fight Carissa? I mean, it's this guy, what's his name? He's an announcer. His name Henry, I forget his last name, but he's from DC. He did a show. Salute to the boxing source. That's where I got it from. He did a interview with them, and he said that he was gonna get back into announcing and he was gonna call that fight. That fight was in the works. So they were saying that they had some investors or something like that. So I hope it I mean if it happens, I think it'd be good for women's boxing and stuff like that. And it bring some type of stuff to the some it brings some eyes to boxing because Layla Ali, she done crossed over. So I think it'd be good for boxing, but as far as who I think will win, I think Carissa should be the should be the you about okay, too easy. Clayton versus Sean, that's a good fight. I favor Sean Porter because if Clayton would be a little bit more offensive and a little bit more aggressive, I would favor Clayton because I think he got the jab. He got a good jab, so he'll be able to keep Sean Porter at bay. And then he a good counter puncher. Oh, that's a good fight, even with him boxing like that. Hmm. I probably rock with Porter though. I think, yeah, I rock with Porter just because he been that level. He know how to win. He can win those close fights. You got to go with Layla. Okay, too bad. Yeah, too say. She supposed to fight for a world title on the Ryan Garcia Luke Campbell undercard. That undercard might be shaping up too because Teixeira supposed to defend his title versus Castano. If he can, he got his visa. And I went to the Argentina newspaper today. I was translating. So, Patrick Teixeira, he's in Brazil. He got his visa, but the embassy in Brazil is closed. So he can't get it confirmed. I think you got to turn in your passport or something and let them stamp it so he can come to the United States and fight. So he waiting for them. But they say they're gonna open up, and every time they say they're gonna open up, they push it back. They push it back. So November 5th is the deadline. If they don't make that fight, I don't know if the WO gonna strip Teixeira or it goes to purse bid. I don't know what's gonna happen because if it goes to purse bid and PBC win because Castano with PBC, they can't fight in the United States regardless because he can't get out the country. So maybe they might strip him, or they might have like an interim title between Castano and the next guy. I think it's Liam Smith or Jared Hurd, one of them. I don't think Jared Hurd can make 54 no time soon. So I don't know. Coco was good, bro. Salute. Salute. Thanks for coming through the building. Hasn't been a unification at 130 since damn. That's a long ass time. They need to unify that division for sure. They definitely do. They got some good fighters in that division, but they need to unify. They got some good young fighters too. You know what I'm saying? Like Albert Bell and Abraham Nova, guys like that. You got little French contenders like Andrew Cancio, I'm sorry. 130 is it's okay. You gotta take a look at it. Oshaki Foster. You know what I'm saying? They got some good fighters in that division. I got Tank KO over Santa Cruz in the 5th. Spectacular fashion. Okay. Oh, Rigo versus anyway. Man, that's a good fight. Oh, I like anyway in that fight, but I can see Rigo winning because Rigo is just as big of a puncher as anyway, especially at 118. I just like anyway's youth and his punch selection. I don't know. That's a good fight. I would love to see it. Speed and power. Talking about Tank. What it do? Okay, that's what's up. Santa Cruz can't hurt Tank. No way. What's good? Stay Red Boxing TV. Salute, bro. Salute. I think he probably can hurt Tank to the body. That's about it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I'm hyped. I hope y'all hyped about the fights too. It's gonna be crazy. then, then we got some more stuff going. But November might be on a kind of a slow end to me because there's some like honestly, there's some cards that I ain't hyped about. Like I ain't hyped about the Devin Haney card next week. I ain't hyped about the Luis Ortiz card next week. What we got on the 14th? Bud and Brooke. You know what I'm saying? I'm not like so much hype, but I'm definitely gonna tune in for that because you got to for that one. What else we got? Oh, Shaq and Foster fighting the Loach fighting that kid from Europe on the fourth. Then you got Pavek and Dylan White. Then you got the all females card in November 14th. Katie Taylor versus mandatory Gutierrez. Um, Terry Harper versus Standers, and then Bridges versus Rachel Ball. That's good. They're doing that all female triple hitter championship fights. Then the back end, you got you got that trash ass card again with Jacobson and Rosado, and then Andrade versus Dusty. But then the next day you got Dubois versus Joyce. So I mean, it's still some intriguing little fights and whatnot. The December kickoff real tough. So yeah, man, y'all stay tuned. It's crazy. Boxing is definitely back for real. He said Rigo quits again. Okay, he got anyway. Okay, yeah, of course we had. Yeah, crazy. Tank with the uppercut. With Leo coming in with saying, "Oh yeah, you think Tank can shoot a left hand around that twitching right hand Leo be doing? He be shaking that right hand. You think Tank can shoot a left hook around that? Time it. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about Malik Hawkins fight? I thought Malik Hawkins started off boxing like he should in the first round, and it seems to me after that he just didn't have no legs or something went on. Maybe it was Matisse. But he couldn't keep that guy up off of him, and he didn't have no power. I thought he was a bigger puncher than that, but that guy was walking him down with his hands down. And Matisse is a big ass puncher. I don't know if he's like one punch KO power, but he's stunning. Like he heavy handed. So I mean, he broke down Malik Hawkins, man. I thought Malik Hawkins, you know, I don't know. I would think he was. I wasn't really so high on him, but I thought that he would have a better boxing IQ or ring generalship that he can navigate his way through the rounds early and get this kid, get that guy kind of tired and so the power can go down. But he couldn't do that. But the writing was on the walls though. If you watch Hawkins fights before this fight, you can tell he wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't ready for that guy. Maybe another fight or two he'd been ready. You know what I'm saying? Because when he fought Durbin Price, he was getting all boxed. He struggled against a guy named Jonathan Steele. He won that fight, you know, but I seen him get hurt like the first 30 seconds of that fight. He had a couple of fights against some guys that he looked good against, but you can tell. But Matisse is a monster. If Matisse and Regis, oh my God, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Burchett, Valdez, this shit. Yeah, that's December the 12th. That's the same day as AJ and Pulev. They supposed to have Richard Comey versus Felix Verdejo on that card. Edgar Berlanga supposed to be on that card. I heard some talks about Carlos Castro versus Christopher Diaz. That's at 122 pounds. The only Twitch and Leo going on the canvas. The Durham Price fight. Yeah, he lost. He was losing that fight, getting all boxed, getting countered. Okay, he'll be back. Okay, that's what's up. That was up. That yeah, he was winning that fight. That was a shame though, because he was he was beating him to the punch. So and then another thing, this is the thing I don't understand. Now, I like the matchmaking. I ain't mad at it because I think you gotta match your prospect against a guy like that sooner or later. They probably looked at Matisse and was like, oh, he just lost on the Wilder Fury undercard. Man, he done lost something. You know what I'm saying? But that guy can punch. But Malik Hawkins can't. He had to pull out a fight because he had a kidney ailment. Then, you know what I'm saying, he was dealing with stuff with his mom's and COVID-19. And I was thinking like You see how they protect Tank? Like they give him Hugo Ruiz when Fortuna was available. They was gonna give him Abner Mares. They giving him Leo. Like, why you didn't protect this kid? Give him another fight. Put him on Showbox. Let him get himself together. You don't know if that guy got lingering effects. He can be in camp all day long, but maybe he hiding it. You know, fighters are they the biggest liars in the world. They're not gonna tell you they hurting. So I was like coming off everything he was coming off of, the kidney situation, uh, his mom's, and just all the emotional stuff. I would have gave him another fight before this one, just to make sure he good. That's just me taking care of the kid. But you put him in with a killer for real. Like this dude is cracking. Like I follow his promoter on Facebook. Yo, he be talking like they really hyping him in Puerto Rico. Like for real. They think he can be a word. They think they talking like he can be Ramirez and Taylor. Like for real. And they was saying that fight he had, the fight he lost, he didn't train or something. He had some personal stuff going on, and he thought he was gonna run through the guy. Make the mistake. So yeah, man. I think they should have gave him another fight. He supposed to fight Keith Hunter, Michael Hunter's little brother. They should have rescheduled that fight. Let him get a win, then put him in with Matisse if he looked good. Verdejo looked good in his last fight. Him and Richard Comey, that's an excellent fight. Excellent. I hope he's Puerto Rico's next star. We'll see. Right, yeah, it did sound back. He kind of. Oh, the guy that he lost to, um, Antonio Lazada, he's about to fight Javier Fortuna on November 21st on PBC FS1. Yep. Oh, you just said, huh? He just said Javier Fortuna. Where is that? Yeah, I don't know where Adama's at, man. After he lost to Shara, I ain't heard from him since. I mean, if he can get back active, he's to me, Adamas. I think he's too small for 154, in my opinion. Maybe I'm missing something, but I think he's kind of like I look at him and Lubin in the same class. I think they can make 147. But yeah, I haven't heard from Adamas. What you think about Elvis? Oh, I love that kid, the Southpaw. Oh my god, that dude. Listen, he can be a world champion, yo. He can be with the world. He got the. I think that he got a perfect fit with Freddie Roach because that's an offensive trainer. But he's teaching him some stuff. He ain't just going out there just looking for the knockout. He's setting this stuff up. I like him. I like him. I want to see him in a step up. Not too crazy, but like a step up. Because he's been running through these guys. I want to see him fight somebody that's durable, that's been a distance with some of these guys. Yeah. I would say maybe another I would not after 2021, if he keep his progression, I think he might be ready for some type of eliminator. I think he might be ready, but not now. I wouldn't put him in too fast. But that kid is the truth. I like him. I like all the Rodriguez prospects on Top Rank. They got Ben Rodriguez, Julian Rodriguez to fight this weekend, and Elvis Rodriguez. All of them, all three. I rock with all three of them. So yeah, yes sir. So yeah, I'm about to close it out, man. I appreciate everybody coming through the building, dropping names, dropping a bunch of you know what I'm saying, just a bunch of knowledge in the chat. I appreciate it. What's good, bro? LDTB, what's good, bro? That was Rodriguez fight. Yeah, yeah, Wesley. Okay, he fighting on Bud undercard. That guy like 9-1, something like that. Okay, yeah. He said Lubin versus Jerron Anderson. Whoo, yeah, that would be a good one. If Lubin can make 47, yeah. Even if Boots go up to 54, yeah. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys coming through the building. Make sure you guys like the video. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe if you haven't. I appreciate the love and support. You know what I'm saying? That's my time, and I'm out. Y'all have a good one.